Welcome back to another episode of Chris and Lauren driving around in a van. This episode we explore Terrace and Smithers, British Columbia.
This part of Canada is rich with culture, the mountains are big, and the snowpack is deep. Where we still have traffic problems like in the city, except the cause is logging trucks and wildlife.
Stressed out. Go down the little wallow.
There you go, buddy. We're about to explore Hudson Bay Resort right now. They're actually closed, but we're going to skin up. As you can see, skies are blue. Pulled pork's going for when we get back, and it should be fun. Unfortunately, as we climbed higher, the winds kicked up and the snow became scoured, rendering it virtually unrideable, so we turned around and returned below tree line. Sweet. All right, after you guys.
The unfortunate part about our tour at Hudson Bay was that the run didn't end at the van, so we had to skin 3 miles back up to the upper lot, where luckily pulled pork was waiting for us.
On a goose chase for good snow. Not sure if we're going to find it, but should be a cool area to check out. Hankin and Evelyn. We got a convoy behind us. And yeah, we'll see what we get.
Hankin and Evelyn is a volunteer-run ski hill with no lifts. Approximately half dozen gladed runs, alpine bowls, and a warming hut.
Made it to Hankin cabin right before the storm started coming in.
Unfortunately, upon our arrival, the alpine bowls looked wind-scoured in many places, with wind loading in others. Well, I was just washed down this whole hill in an avalanche. Started from up there, landed down here. So I snapped my binding, getting slid down a little slope. Anyway, so now I have to ski on a split board down this sweet pow run. So let's get some.
After leaving the Smithers area, we headed to Terrace to catch a big snowstorm at Shame's ski area, which is a co-op owned by the townspeople of Terrace. We both love this mom-and-pop ski area, although the road was a different story. We even had to stop and put chains on. And on this hairpin turn, you can notice the cars that didn't chain up, including the employee shuttle. Later, over a few après beverages, we talked to the bartender, who told us the road conditions were actually pretty good that day.
Dude, that's officially the worst road to a ski area I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a bad one. I was like, I hope they're up here already. This beats. No, I mean like. This might beat. I mean, it's all going. Chris got me on GoPro right now as I'm talking.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's so bad. There's so much egg on the floor.
Sadly, the whole time we were in Smithers and Terrace, the snow was very unstable and avalanche danger was high. As you can see in this video, there's a crown that stretches throughout the whole bowl of the upper alpine area at Shames Mountain Resort. Unfortunately, this trend also followed us when we got to the Larson Ridge hut.
Larson Ridge Hut is located in the alpine environment just outside of Terrace, requiring a helicopter ride to get to. Eric, you definitely win for the most condensed pile.
I had lots of practice.
We lose.
Ready, guys?
You know it.
Oh my word. Home sweet home for the next 5 days.
Yeah.
Scared and I'm tired. I'm hungry. 6 upstairs. That's hilarious.
Some 360 views. Due to a large snowstorm forecasted shortly after our arrival, we wasted no time exploring and making some turns. Little did we know, these are the only real turns we got the whole trip.
Day 1. Yeah.
The snowpack was already a little questionable before our arrival, and then we received that much snow on top of it. We observed major signs of instability all around us, leading us to make very conservative decisions. Luckily, there were always lots of chores to do, such as melting snow for water, cooking lots of good food, and playing games.
With such large quantities of snow, there was plenty of shoveling to occupy our time. Here I'm shoveling out the window. After spending lots of time reading maps and studying aerial photos in Gaia, we learned there was an old burn on the backside of the mountain with low-angle trees, so we headed that direction.
Despite the skiing not being as good as we originally anticipated, we still had lots of fun in the cabin. Building forts in snow, building fridges in snow, shoveling snow, and playing in the snow. Of course, as soon as we left the ridge on the way home, the skies were totally cleared up. After skiing for 2 weeks straight, it was really great taking a day off and enjoying the hot springs in the Nass River Valley.
Now, Lauren, you're known to go fast, so you better go slow.
I will. I will abide by all rules.
Especially that one.
Spray the shit out of people on the ski.
Yeah!
Whoa! Sorry, bud.
You're out of the ski area.